Hello everyone, this is Jen and welcome to my channel. So I'm here for my 2026 planner, a tentative lineup. If you're new, welcome, I'm Jen. So I wanted to share a preliminary journal and planner 2026 lineup, and I am trying to somewhat stick with the same system for the whole year. So if you've seen me in the past couple of years, I've actually been using a lot of my stash. And so I've hopped in and out of different used planners or undated planners. So this year I did buy a few extra. I bought for 2026, I bought three dated planners, and I'm going to share what my plans are for those journals and planners. And some are planners, but they're pretty much going to turn into journals. And then by 2026, I would say at least month one of January, I will have an idea of how I want to plan and if it's working, and journal if it's working for me. But I have a feeling I am going to stick to this lineup for 2026. I don't want to hop around too much because I'm trying to keep some consistency. And I don't want everything. It's just very confusing for me, jumping from planner to planner. And I like to, as much as I can, finish out that planner or journal, or if not, like what I've done in the past, I go back to it. But for this year, I plan on keeping a consistency in my journaling and planners. So here is my first lineup. It is the Hobonichi Techo Cousin A5. I usually in the past have gotten in a VEC, but this year, once again, we know what the cover situation. You have to purchase the cover, and this is what they give you. So this is what I'm going to use. So I'm pretty much going to be using this section as my home section, and I probably even divide this up and do like my to-dos and chores at the top, maybe meal plan, and then notes or something. So I'm going to figure this out because I want to stick with this, and I'm looking forward to using the A5 Hobonichi again. But after this, I kind of want to just go back to my B6, but you never know. What's nice is you can divide everything up and make it work for you. And what's nice about A5, it gives me more creating room plus functionality, but more room to be creative. So this is going to be my home planner for the monthly. I'm thinking I may do put my supplements. So maybe for for January, I'll try to do supplements. That may change. I'll see. So I'm toying with if I'm going to do supplements or, well, my choices are supplements, weather, or sorry, I went blank, or meal planning for the monthly. So I will figure that out, and I will keep you, I will have a finalized setup hopefully the end of December or beginning of January, because then I'll have a clearer picture of what I want to do then. Right now I'm just focusing on my fall or autumn planners and journals and enjoying that process. So that's why I'm not fully sure right now, but once I get a hang of it, this will definitely play as my home planner. And this year, like I said, for the B6, I had divided things up into sections, so that could also be for my dailies an option. So just want to kind of share how I've done in the past when I feel like I've had extra space. I've even kind of divided things up, and I just made it work. So I may even divide those up and turn those dailies into like a weekly, and then maybe do some journaling. So there's tons of ways that I could work this planner. Still use it as a dated, but change up the dailies to where it works for me. So yeah. So anyway, that is one of my lineups, and that will stay my lineup for 2026. Even if I change it up, I plan on sticking with this. Next is my faith and personal self-reflections, I would say journal planner system. So this is going to end up being a whole system in itself. So this is my N1 sterling ink. Super excited about using my first dated sterling ink. ink. I actually just thought I could probably put my supplements in here and do something else in there because I don't have anything planned yet for these monthlies. And then for my weeklies, I was thinking I'm going to do prompts. So I love doing like daily prompts, and because this is like a personal thing, I can each day do a prompt and then even stretch it on this side or get creative on this side. So this is definitely going to get stickered up, bulked up, and we will see how it goes. But with Cocoa Daisy and a lot of the vellum stickers, they're thinner. So I'm excited to use that type of style, and also use my sterling ink stash that I have to decorate this section. So this is going to be for monthly prompts. And then on this side, I'm sorry, excuse me. If I need more space, I can use this space, or this will be my like creative space on that side with paints or thinner. I don't think I'll be putting washi tape in here. Like I said, it'd be more of like rub-ons and more of the, I guess, the washi tape from sterling ink, not actual like washi tape, because then it'll get really thick. And then in the back, this is going to be like kind of my education section, my faith, my growth. I did bring up 2 books that I have plans on using for 2026. This one, I follow a young lady called, well, she used to call her, well, now she calls herself Bible Nerd Ministries, and she recommended these books. So I want to read these books because I want to dig deeper into the word. And yeah, so this is kind of be like my education, I guess you would say, planner, where I do quotes and notes and things like that for my personal spiritual growth. That's how I'm using my N1. And then here I have the Every Girl for a Day Designer. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-book system, and this is going to be more of like my tracker and how I feel like I'm growing. Like here, for under my to-dos, my plan is to write down all the things that I've done for that day, as far as like if I journaled, if I wrote a prayer down, things like that. So this would be more of like a tracking style. I will also share this. And then I plan on, oh, these are some books I wrote down. So yeah, like I said, I'm playing around with this, but this is going to go hand in hand with my faith planner journal system. So those are together. So I have my home, I have my personal faith, and then so once I move into that, I'm not sure I will continue in this personal rings. It just depends, because I'm trying to pare down. I'm trying to pare down a lot on what I'm fluctuating with as far as my personal like planners and journals, because at night like having a bulk of planners and journals together, it makes it more cumbersome versus if I have maybe one or two things by the bed that I can kind of look over and go through and, kind of review before I go to bed. So I'm trying to pare that down because in the evening I like to reflect on things that are going on during the day, write some notes, things like that. So that's why I'm trying to pare down to these two as far as my personal reflection and tracking and things like that, because then I can have that right by the bedside. So this will for now be for 2025, but I don't know if this will definitely go 2026 because my daughter's homeschooling stuff is in here, but that is, yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, as far as my prayers, I'm thinking I may use this Midori, E6 Slim. I like it because it's already divided into 4 quadrants. So then I can kind of, if I want to write my prayer across, or if I just want to do a section, I'm thinking about trying this. And then this can also, what's nice is like just kind of go in the front here if I want to put that in there, and that can be a book for my prayers. I'm trying to consolidate as much as possible. If I can add some little books and things like that into those sections, it makes it easier once again to carry. Go, on the side of my bed for in the morning or in the evening whenever I want to write down my prayers. And then I did share that I am now doing a little notebook for now. This is October. So I did a little bit of decorations. This is like a little dashboard. So this is for my memory keeping. And I explained how I want a little booklet that I can journal for my family. And then I can stick this right into my Doodlebug or 6x8 album. And it's small. It's smaller than a B6. It may be a personal size. Like I said, I don't remember where I got this from. But I am looking forward to using this. And also, a few years ago, I went to the Daiso store and bought like 3 notebooks. So this is an option as well. This one is dot grid. And I can also use this to stick this inside of a for memory keeping, like my journaling. I can decorate it, write my notes, and this will go inside of my 8x8 or 6x8 album. And all the notes, if I don't want to journal, whatever, on the pictures, it's all in this booklet. It's in there. They could read it, and each picture will have like a little, the pictures will have dates, but here I could put a date and then journal what we did that day, and then it's all in one set album, and I don't have to worry about re-journaling or any of that. So they will be like little booklets. So these little booklets that I have a pretty nice amount of, and I can even start to make my own. I could just put these right into my albums and don't have to worry about rewriting. It makes life easy. And that is for my memory keeping. And I think that's about it. I have my personal, I have my homeschool, I have my home for chores, I have my prompts, my faith. And those are the main important things in my life. And I am actually thinking about, I do have a little journal that I want to start up with my husband. So we may start something with that. That would be personal. But if I do decide to do that, I'll just tell you, hey, we started our, like a journal to each other type thing. Because I think that's important as well, is to, we can go by day without really acknowledging how we feel about our spouse, but just to write a note or how we appreciate them, it helps that they can open up that book and read it. And then we just encourage each other, just like how we encourage each other, even through the planner community, journaling community, through our churches. So that is my goal. Like, I want to just be more personal with my relationships and not just focus on the plan, because it's so easy to do that because the dishes aren't done and things like that. As my children get older, I just want to focus on them and just make sure they know that I love them. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is my preliminary 2026 journal and planner lineup. I have been really reflecting on what's more important, and it's definitely not about the product. I do enjoy stickers and all that, but my main focus is to grow spiritually in the Lord and make sure that I am making sure that the people around me know that I love them, and to also share with them information that I'm learning, growing in my Bible and things like that. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. If you want to put a link to your video or tell me your channel, as far as what your 2026 lineup, I would love to see it. Please leave a link below, or just leave a comment that you have a planner or journal lineup on your channel, and I would love to go see it. So thank you. Have a wonderful and blessed evening or day wherever you're at. And God bless.